So please visit our site so I can show you exactly how this water has a negative charge. As you can see, soda, soft drinks, they're all in the positive area, right? So they actually oxidizing you, where Kangen water has more antioxidants than even cod liver oil. So basically, you're flushing your system with negative charge by just drinking water. It has to be fresh, though. So the second property is the microclustering. So what does that mean? So Peter Agre, Nobel Prize winner again, discovered the opening size into cells is called aquaporin. So in order for water to get really absorbed efficiently, you want it to be microclustered, which means less number of molecules are clumped together rather than bigger. Okay, so when the molecules are smaller clusters, it can actually penetrate the cell membrane, detox the cell, and then it can actually transport nutrients into the cell in a much more efficient way. So, and again, we can show you how that is done if you visit our booth. So, next one is the alkalinity. Now, I'm sure most people have heard. We really wanted to be more on the alkaline side. Why? Because disease thrives in acid environment, and it has a much harder time living in an alkaline environment. But it's really important to notice that the way we alkalize water is very important. Because right now, you can find alkaline water sold in all the markets, but fact is, you have to be careful because what they're doing, they're adding, you can add baking soda to water and you get alkaline water. That's not a big deal, and that's not necessarily good for your body. So it's a huge difference. The way we alkalize water is by passing electricity and ionizing water. So, so next is, we have many, many doctors behind this. So Dr. Shinya, he is well known for discovery as invention of polypectomy. And basically, he has written many books. He was professor of surgery, Albert Einstein College of Medicine, chief of endoscopy unit at Israel Medical Center, and he prescribes this water to all his patients, and they've done over 400,000 colonoscopies, him and his group. So basically, again, we have the book, and we can show you the difference. So here's a picture of a colon before and after. So when patients would go to him, they would do the colonoscopy, and that is a colon of someone with prostate cancer. So, so what he would do, basically, he would prescribe a change of diet, and also his patients would be prescribed, they would have to drink the Kangen water for 3 months. And they did it after colonoscopy, after 3 months. So you see, health starts in the colon. So if you can keep the colon clean, and then the cells can breathe, and you don't get toxicity into the cells, right? So, and then, all kinds of disease start from the unhealth of the colon. So this is an example. He has hundreds of basically pictures of the colon talking about this. Now, most of the research on Kangen water has been done in Asia and Japan. There is a symposium in Japan, Function Water Symposium. Basically, they've done studies about water, Kangen water, ionized water. But what's exciting now is that we have Dr. Horst Filcher, who basically he started medical research in the United States with a reputable lab, NIS Labs, and he has witnessed amazing results. And so basically the study was done on athletes and a group drinking Kangen water, another group drinking regular water. And so yeah, so he was the head of cardiovascular division of Cambridge Hospital for 38 years. But he noticed amazing results with his own body with this water, and that's how he started doing research. So, so basically, these are the results that he noticed. Antioxidant properties superior to tap water, suppression of the inflammatory response of neutrophils significantly greater than tap water, and basically upregulation of mitochondrial function and cellular energy production in the presence of glucose. So now, there are many charts. I included only a couple of them because I know we don't have time, but basically he tested inflammatory markers reduced by ionized alkaline water. You see the difference between regular water, the bottom line, and the top one. The top one was the regular water, and the bottom one was Kangen water. So much lower inflammation, and now we've been talking about inflammation all day, 2 days, right? It's really important to lower inflammation, especially after a workout, you get a lot of inflammation. You want to lower that inflammation. And so now this next one basically talks about, he tested the antioxidant effect on the blood. So again, you see there is the top one, the top line, the green line, shows the antioxidant using Kangen water, and the bottom one is with regular water. So, and so that basically, and that's just one of the charts again. So why drink Kangen water? Energy regulation of mitochondrial energy production can enhance performance, and all the other ones that I know we don't have much time really for me to go through. So, but I have the book here. Please stop by, and I can show you the whole book. And we have so many awards. This is the only company with a gold seal WQA certificate. So that's why our systems are in hospitals, they're in schools, they're in restaurants, in addition, gyms, spas, and in addition to the residential homes, basically. And so many other certificates. We have, this system is a registered medical device in Japan. So Ministry of Health and Welfare in Japan, they've approved this as a medical device. And that means 6,000 medical doctors in Japan have stamped this as a medical device. And that is just one of the certificates they have. So basically, and now if I can invite Dr. Lessman, who he great chiropractor, and he has had great experience with this, and put this in tens of thousands of different places. So please.
Many places.
Yes. Go ahead.
How you doing? I'll be quick because we don't want to take up too much time.
Yeah.
But I was introduced to this water at a time when both my parents were in very, very ill condition, and my mother was given probably about a year more, and my dad, because of his spinal stenosis and a number of other things, were just living in bed and waiting for each other to die, because they've been together since they're 12 years old, and now they're in their 80s, and they just didn't want to live without each other. And since my dad's arthritis, gout, many other things, and my mother's acid reflux, she wasn't sleeping, and he couldn't move, so they were just laying around. And when I got this water, I drank it, and I felt right away a lot better. And I said, why don't I try this, because gout, again, is hereditary sometimes, and I had gout also, and I couldn't eat shellfish or drink red wine. So I did an experiment, and I ate a ton of shellfish, drank the water, and no problems. And I thought it was pretty cool, and I got to lose about 10 pounds of weight. So I said, I'll try it on them. And right away, my parents, thinking I'm 5 years old still, would not try the water. This is this is our son. He can't know any more than us. So basically, they wouldn't drink the water. So I had to finally go and pour a bottle of water on them while they're laying in bed, just to get them up and wake them up and say, hey, listen, now we've tried this in my clinic. I've had 100 clinics along the coast and in the motion picture and film industry, and it worked with everybody. So I said, I got to get them to drink it. So they were pissed at me, but finally they drank the water because I got it to their friends, and their friends were running around and having a great time, and they were still laying in bed. And it got to the point where they called me up a few nights later, and probably I'd say about after 2 or 3 weeks of them finally drinking the water and having someone there to make sure that they got the water. And they call me, I go, where are you? They go, we're at Fashion Island. I go, you're out of the house? And they go, yeah, we're out of the house. Last couple of days, your dad felt better, I felt better. We went to Costco, we did all our errands, and we don't need you anymore, So it was great, because I was coming down here every day from Manhattan Beach, and what a pain in the neck. I love my parents, and I'm an only child. So they go, we're at Fashion Island. We're at a Monkees concert. I go, I think you guys drank too much of this